This is the lesson overview of parts of speech. Groups of words have different roles in sentences. They do different things. These groups are called parts of speech. In this lesson, you'll learn about 5 parts of speech. Nouns and pronouns name people, places, things, and ideas. Verbs name actions. They tell what a noun does or how it is being. Adjectives and adverbs tell more about nouns, adjectives, adverbs, and verbs. The parts of speech work together to create sentences, and that's how you talk about ideas and events. It's important to start with the basics, like parts of speech. I had a neighbor who only spoke Spanish. I helped him learn English. One day he kept saying, "The drive is broken, the drive is broken." I couldn't tell what he meant. Then I realized what it was. His car was broken. He forgot the noun car. He was using a verb instead, drive. I help him fix his car, and I don't think he'll forget the word car again. Nouns and pronouns are words that name people, places, things, or ideas. One kind of noun is a proper noun. That's the name of something, like a person, place, or business. My name is Leonard. That's a proper noun. So are Dwayne, Maria, New York, McDonald's, and Spot. A proper noun starts with a capital letter. A lot of nouns are common nouns. They are general names. Nouns describe people, like teacher, kid, or man. They can tell about places like home, work, or park. They can also tell about things like box, desk, or book. And nouns can tell about ideas like fear or joy. Nouns can be the subject of a sentence. The subject is at the beginning. It tells what the sentence is about. In this sentence, the subject is toy. The toy is on the shelf. Nouns can also be objects. An object comes after the verb. It tells us what was acted on. In this sentence, the object is Mr. Jones. Mary called Mr. Jones. It tells who Mary called. Look in the resources for some types of nouns. You should also know about pronouns. A pronoun goes in place of a noun. So I might write this sentence about a book. The book is very old. Now, I want to write another sentence about the book, but I don't want to say book again, so I'll use a pronoun. The book is very old. It is in bad shape. It is a pronoun that means the book. Pronouns usually talk about the noun that came before them. Here are the pronouns to use for subjects. I, yourself. You, the person you're talking to. He, a male person or animal. She, a female person or animal. It, an object or an animal. They, more than one person or thing. Use these pronouns at the beginning of sentences. You use different pronouns for an object after the verb. They are me, you, him, her, it, and them. These words are called object pronouns. There are also pronouns that show who something belongs to. My, mine. It's my book. The book is mine. Your, yours. It is your book. The book is yours. His. It is his book. The book is his. Her, hers. It is her book. The book is hers. Its. It is its book. The book is its. Their, theirs. It is their book. The book is theirs. You can find out more about pronouns in the resources. Verbs can be tough. Verbs are action words. They tell what the subject is doing. They can also tell what the subject is being. Verbs take different forms. Let's take a look at one verb, walk. There is a verb form for the past. It uses the ending ed. John walked to the store. There is also a verb form for the present, now, when the subject is one person or thing. It has an S ending. John walks to the store. When the subject is more than one person or thing, the subject is plural. When a subject is plural, the verb has no ending. The verb also has no ending when the subject is I or you. The two girls walked to the store. I walked to the store. You walked to the store. There's also a verb form for the future. It uses the word will before the verb. John will walk to the store. Most verbs are regular. They use the verb forms you just learned. There are some irregular verbs. They don't follow the same rules. You'll learn more about them later. But now, I want to tell you about the most common verb, is. The verb is links the subject with a word that tells about it. It's sometimes called a linking verb. You could say, Tony is cold, or Mia is late. This verb is irregular. It's one of the most irregular verbs in English. This table shows the verb form of is. It has different forms for past, present, and future. It also has different forms for I and you. The singular forms are for all other subjects that are one person or thing. The plural forms are for all subjects that are more than one person or thing. Look at the resources for a list of some regular verbs, plus the forms of the verb is. Now, I want to tell you about adjectives and adverbs. Adjectives tell about a noun. Adjectives often come before a noun. They can also come after the verb is. An adjective can tell how something looks. What color is it? It can be a color like blue or red. How big is it? Words like big, tiny, or large are adjectives. How old is it? Words like old and new are adjectives. What shape is it? Round and square are adjectives too. Even words that tell how someone feels are adjectives. You can say the sad man or the angry woman. An adjective can also describe how many of something there are. Numbers like 3 or 4 are adjectives. Adverbs tell about a verb. They can also tell about another adjective or adverb. Often, adverbs end in ly. They can tell how something happened, like this. He ran quickly. She talked loudly. Adverbs can tell more information about an adjective. The girl is very tall. The man was slightly late. Adverbs can also tell when something happened, like this. Leslie met Jake yesterday. She is always late. And adverbs can tell where something happened. They went to a party somewhere. There were bubbles everywhere. Adverbs can be at the beginning, middle, or end of a sentence. Just remember, adjectives tell more about nouns. Adverbs tell more about verbs. In the resources, you'll find some more examples of adverbs and adjectives.